When he died, they found a message etched into his spine that said, when he died, an endless age of untold nightmares would be nigh, and the blood would make the seas run red. When he died on a dark and stormy night, a nearby shed caught fire. It simply caught alight. And when they cleared the charred wood from the ground, inside they found a painting of a clown. He'd painted it when he was just a child, but scrawled upon the back was exactly when he died.
Hi, Twitch chat. Hi, everyone. Hi, chat. Ah! Ams! Thank you for the resub for a month. Ah! Pog. I don't know where the text-to-speech went. Also, thank you. Thank you. Hi, guys. Mr. Meme Hat Yellow, Ams. Currently motivated 570 foot sea level. Oh, on the way glass was nice. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, chatters. Hello, silly little rocks in the bag. How are we doing? I'm sorry that I've been away again. You've not had your proper dosage of funky little dude. Evil did it? Yeah, because it's a streaming service. That's fine. So hello guys. I hope we're all well. I'm still sick. I'm still sick. My leg is getting better, but I'm still fighting off this respiratory infection. I'll try not I was just as I was about to say, I'm not gonna cough as much. I start coughing. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Headphone warning. Headphone warning throughout this stream. But hello, my beloved chatters. How are we doing? How are we? One more week until I'm done with my second year of uni, guys. And then there's the subathon. We're probably gonna get one more stream between now and the subathon. Probably right before I hand in all my deadlines. But then we've got one more, probably maybe two more streams, and then the subathon. It's Ossity doing the Ossity thing. Hi, Oat. Yeah, we're gonna watch some stupid ghost hunters hunt some stupid ghosts. AKA BuzzFeed Unsolved. I'm still sick. But yeah. Hi guys. I figured watching some cool stuff with you guys would be a cool thing. Oh no. My uni deadline is a week from today and I'm freaking out. I have so much to do. But yeah. I'm super excited to be done. I'm so excited to actually be able to get back onto a schedule with you guys and actually do streams and things like that. But yeah. So I'll try not to be like coughing and hacking up my lungs as much today, but I can't. Oh fuck, there we go. I can't make any promises. Yeah, exams kind of ick. Exams kind of ick. But yeah. All right. So we're gonna be watching some funky BuzzFeed Unsolved. Yeah. Yeah. We ready for the spooky vibes? Spooky vibes, chat. What do y'all say? We ready to go? We ready to go, Twitch chatters? Come on. Where are you guys? Alright, let's pause the music. There we go. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we've got 3 episodes today. It's the final 3 episodes. So it's this one, another one, and then the series finale. So it's about 2 hours of footage. So we were gonna get around a 2.5 hour stream, chat. So let's get into it. We're starting with the haunted halls of Morris Jummel? That's a fucking word, all right.
Holy moly. This looks like the Haunted Mansion.
This is a sweet-ass house.
Wouldn't mind shacking up in here.
No, this is the nicest house I've ever seen.
I think I turned
That being said, it is
off the crowd
horrifying.
control. Don't worry about
knock?
that for now.
Do 3 knocks. Mock the Holy Trinity.
Hello?
Ooh, big house. Ooh.
This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate the Morris Jumel Mansion as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real?
Yes.
No. You son of a bitch.
The oldest standing home in Manhattan played host to everyone from George Washington to Alexander Hamilton.
Old house.
And once was even the private residence of former Vice President and infamous dueler Aaron Burr.
Old as fuck house, chat.
Who some say may have never left.
Scary.
He's a ghost now.
Yes, we got that.
It's nice to go to a nice metropolitan location, rub elbows with them city folk.
We got some famous ghosts here. We got, like I said, George Washington, Alexander Hamilton, Aaron Burr.
Yeah.
Burr in particular. What would you say to that guy if given the chance? And you will have the chance.
I guess I'd be kind of curious.
Yo, they got
to,
the cast of Hamilton in the
know
ghost
what they
house?
Think of like the Beatles or something.
High
Like, did you see
accent.
Jurassic Park? Can you venture over to a movie theater?
Well, I think I'd probably ask Aaron Burr what it's like to be a loser. He's the only person I've known who, in winning, lost even more.
That's true.
Pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
And I got some fun little tricks for him. Let's get into it.
Ooh. Big hype.
Completed in 1765, this stately mansion was the summer home for British Colonel Roger Morris and his family. Dubbed Mount Morris, the estate was situated on 135 acres of land,
Jesus,
stretching
land.
between what is now the Harlem and Hudson rivers. The Morris family's time at the home would be cut short, however, as they were forced to vacate in 1776 upon the outbreak of the American Revolutionary War. And on September 14th, Mount Morris, a home named after a British colonel, became the headquarters for the Continental Army under the leadership of none other than General George Washington. Situated on one of the highest points in Manhattan,
we're gonna hear
Mount
George
Morris
Washington.
was perfect for strategizing, as it provided unobstructed views of Connecticut, New Jersey, and the entirety of New York Harbor.
Connecticut, I used to live there.
You're a coward.
Well, it's not that I'm a coward, it's just I'm very indecisive. Sometimes I'll go and order something on the menu and then I'll be like, oh, wait, can I change it?
You are like that.
And I can't do that in war. I can't be like, wait, come back, boys. I changed my, wait, no. Sorry, fuck. I'm bad at this job. Can we take a timeout?
It was said that General Washington paced the floors of his office as he charted out movements for the troops
You got
under his
mugged
command.
there? Oh, God.
In recent years, Carol Ward, the executive director of the museum now housed
no.
within the mansion, was leading a tour through the home when they all heard heavy footsteps coming from upstairs, even though, quote, no one was on the second floor.
Ooh, ghosts.
End quote.
Ghosts and shit.
So this is
Ghosts
the
and shit, let's go.
Washington War Room, and as the name would suggest, this is where Georgie boy plotted out his plan of attack.
The big man himself.
Goggy Washington.
George, are you in here?
Goggy Washington.
Mr. President, could you open one of these drawers or wiggle one of the handles, George? Show us you're here. This guy was moving already. George, they often say they hear footsteps in here. Can you walk into the room, please? This is what we call a spirit box.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what? This is the only time, George, I'm excited about the spirit box. Would love to introduce this little piece of shit to a president.
Not now.
He said not now. Why not now? Who is this?
Vinny?
Who am I speaking to?
I swear to God, if it's this George.
Are you gone now?
Bro, he didn't want to talk. He said not now. You should have turned it off.
I think they're done with us.
Yeah, wait, I don't know that they started with us.
Well, they started with us.
Okay. Go ahead and mark that one down as another point for the Shane.
I thought we got some good responses there.
Oh, yeah, they're really good.
Unfortunately, by October 21st, General Washington was forced to retreat and Mount Morris fell back into British hands.
No, the
And
British.
for the remainder of the war, became the headquarters for British and Hessian armies. However, reports over the years implicate that one such soldier might have never left. Eyewitness accounts claim that the ghost of a drunk Hessian soldier can sometimes be found on the main staircase in the home. There are rumors, however, that said Hessian soldier actually died on that staircase, and that the eyewitness accounts of his drunkenness are in fact more likely of a man struggling to descend a flight of stairs in the tragic final moments of his life.
Oh no. Hi, Laney.
Infamous Hessian staircase. One of the museum attendants said that he actually fell into his bayonet. Hate when that happens.
Not ideal.
My name is
That'd be a
Ryan.
horrible way to
My
go.
name is Shane.
What happened to you on this staircase? Can you tell us your name?
What did you say when you fell
Oh, wait a
down?
second. Stop moving.
Why?
Say that. Could you say that again? No need to be shy. We just want to set the record straight. Come on.
Oh,
What was that? Is there somebody here with us right now? Could you make your presence known? Can you move something? What's your name on this staircase? What? Oh. What's your name?
Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
Jimmy?
I'm gonna get you. What happened on this staircase? What happened on this staircase?
Oh my God.
Were you drunk? Execute.
Actually, oh fucking hell.
Is there anybody even here with me right now?
I am.
I know that.
That's a beautiful spider.
I certainly would like to know where that spider is at all times. Why would you want him to come up to you?
Go has ghost for entry. Man's hungry.
Why are you so scared to go viral?
No.
Wix users aren't.
No. Shut up.
You're on steady
Shut
ground
up.
with Wix.
After General Washington led the Continental Army to victory
Sorry,
over
ads.
the British in the American Revolutionary War, the sprawling estate was sold in order to cover war debts, then used as a tavern that once hosted a dinner by the now President George Washington.
George Washington.
While there's been no reported supernatural evidence originating from that fateful night, the dining room of the mansion has had its share of unexplained phenomena. When a local news crew from New York toured the dining room,
I'm not
paranormal
sponsored.
investigator Vincent Carbone called out, "Is anyone in the hallway?" A member of the mansion's staff distinctly heard a disembodied female voice answer, "No, just next to her."
Who's this Carbone guy?
I don't know, but he has a fun last name. Vincent Carbone, paranormal investigator. You got any ghosts here? Not anymore, because Vincent Carbone's coming.
I paint houses with ghosts.
Screwing on a silencer.
I got an EMF meter and a 9mm. Anybody want to say something to me?
Oh
Vinny
my
Bones,
God.
if you're watching this, please tweet at me.
We're fans. We know you're not a supernatural hitman.
That would be sick, dude.
Imagine.
Now this is the dining
Actually
room.
hunting ghosts.
Fair amount of activity in here. Eliza was also notoriously a flirt, and it's said that this grandfather clock will wink at handsome men.
I was just, before you said that, I was like, did that clock wink at me?
Yeah, I don't think it did.
Yeah, I gotta say, it's an attractive clock.
Oh, you trying to butter it up? I don't
No, I'm just, you know those people who like fall in love with like the Eiffel Tower and stuff? If I had to fall in love with an object, I think I'd kiss a clock and sort of go out on dates with it or...
Do you want to bang this clock?
No, but I'm saying if I had to, I would. So this painted face,
Is gonna wink. Yeah.
the paint on this surface will animate and it will wink. This is the weirdest.
Am I handsome? How about now?
Don't do that to the clock.
What the
not?
fuck?
Well, anyway, last chance. Give us a smooch.
Oh, maybe that's what she wants. I heard footsteps. Anybody here with us? Perhaps George Washington or some soldiers? If there's anybody here
Yes,
with us,
try
can
to
you make
kiss
your presence
George
known?
Washington.
Can you say our names back to us, Ryan or Shane? Can you move something? Give it up, man. It's not gonna wink at you.
Thought maybe.
After the tavern went out of business, the mansion was purchased by wealthy merchant Stefan Jumel and his wife Eliza. Stefan was from the south of France and had emigrated to the US shortly before he met Eliza Bowen, who at the time was working as an extra at a New York theater. A classic rags to riches story with a bit of a twist. Eliza was born the illegitimate daughter of a sex worker and reportedly pretended to be terminally ill in order to convince Jamel to marry her, citing matrimony as her last dying wish.
Oh my
You gotta be
goodness.
kind of cracked if you're gonna lie about being terminally ill. That's a mean thing to do.
Well, you wouldn't recommend that?
No. You
Interesting.
think she was like, oh my goodness, it's beautiful. Thank you. Well, I'm feeling better. Let's get to wedding planning, huh?
Yeah, do you think she was it a gradual thing? Was she like day by day just getting better? Like, oh, I'm feeling a little better today. Or was it actually just like she puts it on and it's like the last infinity stone for Thanos?
After marrying in 1804, Stefan would purchase Mount Morris 6 years later in 1810. Eliza negotiated $2,000 off the asking price
But
because
Mr. Bean-
rumors of the property being haunted were already rampant. Reportedly, Eliza's own adopted daughter refused to stay in the house alone, and witness accounts confirm her greatest fears with compelling evidence of the supernatural coming from the one room that is situated below ground. Located in the basement lies what
basement.
was once the Morris Jumel Mansion's kitchen. Visitors have reported witnessing swaying pots in a fireplace that's been sealed for years, hearing disembodied voices and unexplainable sounds as something or someone moves through the room unseen.
It's a little dank down here.
Dank.
Now, this
Way
place
too
has been
dank.
to be more active as of late. Is there anybody down here with us? I feel like we're not alone, so show yourself, please.
Ooh. Spirit box!
Bollocks.
We've got Ryan, we've got Shane, here one night only, ready to talk to you on this godforsaken contraption. Just speak into the microphone, holler, just do the best you can to form a single word.
What's the name of this place? This house?
Hi, Bimba.
Who do you work for?
I'm good. Still sick.
Who do you work for?
Oh no.
Kristoff?
What's your name?
But the ghost told you to stop. You fucking stop.
Can you say my name back to me, Ryan?
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ. You're in bad shape, buddy.
Every time you play it, I think it drains life out of my body.
As for who the ghosts are that reside within this haunted mansion, that is still up for debate. But the answer may lie in an event that took place almost 60 years ago in front of a group of school children. In 1964, a school teacher brought their students up to Mount Morris for a field trip. The mansion's curator was running late, so the school teacher let the children play on the front lawn until they arrived. As the children played, an old woman wearing a violet dress walked out onto the second floor balcony, looked down at the children, and said, quote, "My husband is very ill. You have to keep quiet," end quote. The children obliged, and when the curator finally showed up, they told her what had happened, thinking the old woman in the violet dress was a reenactor from the time period and part of the tour. The school teacher, having seen the old woman as well, backed up the children's version of events. Confused, the curator told the group that the house was empty and padlocked, and that no such woman existed.
Uh-oh.
But as the group climbed the large winding staircase just inside the mansion, they passed a large portrait hanging on the wall. Pointing to the woman in the painting, the children said, quote, "That's her, that's her." Stunned, the curator explained that that's impossible, as the woman in the painting was Eliza Jumel, and she had died over 100 years ago.
Oh my goodness. Oh, ad time. Ad time, chat. While this ad plays, how are we doing, guys? Hello, people who are popping into the stream. I'm still sick, but we're having fun watching ghosts.
That's a ghost.
That's a pretty good tale right there.
The other thing would be cool is if we saw the painting and we were like, yo, that's that lady. And then I was like, oh, what? Let's look around. So then we look back at the painting and she's gone.
Oh, like she hopped out of the frame?
Where'd she go? And then from behind us we go, hey, boys. And we turn around and go, huh? And she's like, and then she flies away.
Audrey Braver, the Morris Jumel Homes museum director in the early 1980s, reported that it is unlikely such an event occurred, chalking it up to a planned hoax or performance at the time. However, she was unable to provide proof of such a hoax, and despite her ongoing denial of all things supernatural, Braver did admit that on occasion even she had odd interactions with young child visitors. In her own words, quote, "They'll refuse to walk down the hallway. They'll say, 'No, can't go down that hall. Bad things down there.'"
Uh-oh.
End quote.
Eliza, I've very much been looking forward to meeting you. By all accounts, you're a hilarious lady. There's a lot said about you, and this is an opportunity for you to clear it up.
Wouldn't it be crazy if, like, we looked at this long enough, we hear a little whisper behind us?
Yeah, like,
You boys like that picture of me? We know you like when there's parties around. You were a big socialite. We're party guys.
yeah.
Last night we went out in New York City and we painted this town with our vomit.
No, we didn't. We were pretty responsible. You're 30 now.
I'm trying to set the
Oh,
mood.
yeah. Oh, it was a scene, Eliza.
Eliza, I only have one question for you now.
Ayo.
Will you marry me?
That's his question. But mine is, do you like to party? My fair lady, I bid you adieu. I'll see you upstairs.
Aaron Burr?
Aaron Burr,
Go fuck yourself.
go fuck yourself.
In this room, our audio recorder picks up this male voice.
Oh.
Is this the voice of Vice President Aaron Burr? For Eliza Jumel, things would take a turn
It could have been
in
the husband, because
1832,
Shane's like,
when
marry
Stefan
me.
reportedly fell off a carriage and landed on a pitchfork. Miraculously, he survived the fall and was taken home, but tragically, died later that night.
Oh.
Upon his death, rumors swirled that Eliza had removed his bandages and let him bleed out. But the gossip surrounding her involvement in Stefan's death was based more on her outcast status rather than actual facts. Some also believed the pitchfork story was rumored as well, and that Stefan likely just died from an illness such as pneumonia.
I mean, probably a good thing that pitchforks have largely gone out of fashion because
Exactly.
people had to be using those things left and right to murder, right?
Well, this guy got killed like he was one of the victims in a Halloween film.
I know,
Like he got
just-
murdered by Michael Myers.
No, you really gotta wind up on those things, huh? Because it's really like a.
Yeah, he's like a teen banging on a haystack.
He had knocked my damn hat off. I was murdering so hard.
That's why Michael Myers doesn't wear a hat.
That's right. That's why Michael Myers doesn't wear one of these hats.
I bet you he was in the mirror when he was trying things on, like the mask, and he was like,
Is this scary? Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop.
and then he started doing his like, no, it gets in the way.
Thinking they could get the truth from
Oh,
the man
no,
himself,
seance.
a psychic visited the
No.
home years later and claimed to have summoned the spirit of Stefan Jumel. They reported that Stefan told them he'd been murdered by his wife and buried alive. This claim was challenged in 1965 when world-famous ghost hunter Hans Holzer held his own seance at the mansion and said that when he made contact with Stefan, all the spirit did was complain about his wife. Wanting answers, the staff at the
Imagine.
mansion decided to hold their own seance in Eliza Jumel's bedroom and even allowed a local radio station to broadcast it. But, quote, they got such foul language that it had to be cut off the air.
Oh my god.
End quote.
What are we doing here? Is a seance? I'm staring at these olives.
We're doing a classic seance here. We're going to try and set the record straight, and let's
Olives.
just get into it. Right now, my name is, oh,
Hey, by the way, I set up the flashlight
yeah,
for you.
You have a mag light here.
I know you like that.
I do
so.
like that. We're reaching out right now to Eliza Jumel. We're sitting in your bedroom, and we'd like to communicate with you. That was Shane whispering.
I didn't whisper.
Yeah, you did. Come on.
Unbeknownst to us, our audio recorder did in fact pick up this chilling whisper moments before.
Oh my god.
Eliza, we really just want to set the record straight here. There's a lot of
Jesus
misinformation out there. Some people think you murdered your
I want to
husband.
ghost hunt
If you
so
murdered
badly.
your husband,
I want to ghost hunt
turn
so
the light
bad.
off.
And I'm going to need to see some intelligent responses for me to think that's actually you communicating with us. Turn the light off now if you didn't murder your husband.
Well, what is it, Eliza? If you think Aaron Burr was just a real hot slice of meat,
Yeah, a tall glass of water.
why don't you turn off that flashlight? All right now.
Is there anybody in here with us right now?
Can you say your name?
Oh my god.
Say my name, Ryan.
That is so
Say it to
active.
me right now if you
I
want to
love
talk.
spirit boxes.
Going to club. Going to club?
Oh my god.
Bear with you.
I think we've been bearing with you.
Start speaking clearer. You seem like you're very frustrated right now.
I just really want to eat some olives.
Sadly, it was Eliza's choice in a second husband that would be the biggest threat to her future. That man was Aaron Burr.
Oh,
On July
no.
1st, 1833, just over a year after Stefan's death, Eliza Jumel married former Vice President Aaron Burr. Eliza was 58 at the time of her marriage to a then 77-year-old Burr and had her own vast fortune and extensive real estate holdings. So why marry again? Because Eliza's union with Burr would provide the one thing she'd fought for her entire life: acceptance in high society. Despite his checkered past, Aaron Burr moved in the most elite circles of New York society, and by marrying him, she would finally be accepted and even began introducing herself as the, quote, Vice Queen of the United States, end quote.
That's cringy as hell, lady.
Oh, me? I'm the Vice Queen of the United States now. She doesn't have the greatest moral compass here, but she is funny. I'll say that.
Honestly, she seems like a good pair for Burr.
That's true. Those two are kind of a match made in heaven.
Yeah, he's
or
like,
hell.
He's like, a stone cold loser. She's a bit sketchy. Match made in heaven.
That's true. They could both be sketchy together and live their sketchy life out to the end.
Yeah, couple of skeeves.
It's destiny.
However, the marriage was a disaster, as Burr was a chronic debtor and spent Eliza's vast fortune faster than she could invest it. And after a year, she'd had enough and filed for divorce. But the only reason one could divorce in 1834 was by proving that your partner had been unfaithful. So, she arranged for a servant to testify that they'd seen Burr, quote, disporting himself with a lover, end quote. Eliza also hired the one attorney who would be most effective against this particular opponent, none other than Alexander Hamilton Jr.
Hey, remember that guy you shot unfairly and then it ruined your life? I'm gonna bring in his son, and he's gonna do the divorce.
She's a twisted lady.
Very funny.
Yeah.
Very, very
Is this the
funny.
plot
I
of
do like that
Hamilton?
she married him.
Am I
to
learning
get
the
ahead
plot
in
of
life,
Hamilton through
and then he
this?
just spent all her money.
That is very funny.
I admire that.
Never one to step down from a duel, Burr fired back, saying that Eliza had been unfaithful to him with 8 men. Eliza's claims were more believable, and on September 14th, 1836, the divorce finally went through. The same day, Aaron Burr died.
Oh,
This guy,
Rough Tuesday.
this guy just keeps getting wrecked over and over and over again. I've never seen a man lose so many battles in a row. It's kind of crazy.
As he lay dying, a clergyman reportedly asked the former vice president about his thoughts on the afterlife. Forever the politician, Burr simply answered, quote, on that subject, I am coy, end quote. Indeed he is, as it's still unclear where exactly Aaron Burr is currently spending his afterlife. Paranormal investigator Vincent Carbone says there is plenty of supernatural activity in Burr's former bedroom at the Morris Jumel mansion that could prove the former vice president is still very much in residence.
Well, we've arrived at Aaron Burr's room, America's notorious loser. By the way, this is one of the only known busts of Aaron Burr. Hello, sir. All right, Mr. Burr, Mr. Vice President, as you probably get a stiffy when you hear that.
Look at this. Did you see this little? I know we have things to do, but it's a little beetle. That's neat. I gotta get one of those for my home.
Right now, we are reaching out to Aaron Burr. We've been doing this
Aaron
all
Burr,
night.
sir.
I'd love to see you. I'd love to ask you what you were thinking when you shot Hamilton.
At this moment, our producer hears whistling coming from somewhere in the house.
Where was it coming from?
If it was coming from somewhere, it would have been downstairs, not up.
Really quick, let's do it.
Shag ass though. You know?
Where could that be coming from? Who's down here whistling? You're not supposed to be here.
Whistle Pog.
Anybody down here?
That's very bright.
This is the basement. Mother of pearl. That actually got you to jump.
jump a little bit too.
Fuck me, that scared the shit out of me.
After the investigation, we reviewed an audio recorder and camera left in the basement. What we found is perhaps one of the clearest pieces of evidence we've ever captured.
Oh my god.
Also found in our
That was
evidence
really
review
clear.
was more whistling coming from other parts of the house, specifically in the very room we returned to, Aaron Burr's bedroom.
That was pretty clear.
Is this the whistling of former Vice President Aaron Burr?
My thought is, I think it's a person whistling.
So you think somebody broke into the house,
No, I think someone may have been idly whistling and not paid attention to it. I know Lorne was down there doing DIT stuff. It's possible he could have whistled.
This is often the skeptic's argument when the evidence is too strong. They'll just say, well, obviously, it's made up or someone's lying.
I go to the most logical thing, which is I think someone was whistling. It's possible someone was whistling. I think we can chalk it up to human error and someone being like, I don't think I was whistling.
And
no,
then-
I wasn't whistling. Or there could have been someone outside. We had cars going by. I heard the radio a few times from outside. This happens too.
Yeah, but would that
Whistles carry is the thing.
This happened throughout the entire shoot. This is only 2 of the clips.
Maybe someone was going on a walk outside, past the block a couple
You're
times.
right. Someone went on a 5-hour walk, did a circle around the Morris Jumel mansion.
I've whistled before without even thinking about it. So I'm going to assume someone whistled.
So, official explanation, just so I can make that clear after all the bullshit.
Person.
Someone was whistling.
Someone whistled. We said, hey, is that you whistling? They said, no. Well, if that was by accident, please don't whistle anymore. And they went, got it. What time is it? Oh, 11 p.m.? Let's keep going till 12 a.m. You know what? Why don't I keep whistling till 2 o'clock in the morning because I love whistling and claiming I'm not whistling.
Right.
Well, I think you've dug yourself enough of a hole there.
I don't think it's ghosts.
Of course you
Aaron
don't.
Burr, do you regret shooting Alexander Hamilton? If you need a refresher...
I don't think he does. Did he regret it? I don't think he did.
That's him right there. His name is on our money because he's a very, very famous and successful and decorated man. Where's your dollar bill?
Oh.
They actually made a play about this man. It's called Hamilton. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you don't have the greatest part in this play. Do you think you have an unfair reputation, Mr. Burr? Vice President Burr. Can you say my name back to me? That's Ryan. To let me know you want to communicate. Are you happy with your life, Aaron? You're gonna have to... Virgin. Virgin? He said it.
Let me see that $10 bill. Is he like...
It's funny. It's a funny bit.
Classic bit, but I'm also... It's not a bit. Okay, where are we headed?
An audio recorder left in Aaron Burr's room picked up these voices.
Oh my goodness.
Is this the voice of former Vice President Aaron Burr? To find out, we'll investigate his room and the second floor individually.
Get up there and find some ghosts.
Okay, you
Ghost
just
time.
holler when it's time for me to come back down. Okay, it's time for another solo investigation.
Solo
this is when
time.
I, the person who doesn't believe in ghosts, walk around a bunch of dark rooms and I say a bunch of dumb bullshit to fill the time. I just want to admire some of the finer pieces in here. Look at this. A little vanity?
It's the same story every time we get up in the house. I feel very safe, and then I'm left to my own devices and I lose my mind. It's honestly hilariously clockwork-like at this point. I might be the only ghost hunter who doesn't want to see a ghost.
Any ghosts around? Look at, holy shit. Look at this clock. Let's appreciate this. Is that a thing of beauty or what?
That's a cool
I thought
clock.
we'd already seen the 2 sexiest clocks in the house. But boy, was I wrong. God damn.
I'm sure the big guy's having a blast up there. Honestly, he's pretty tired right now. I bet you he's just laying down and sleeping.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
You have fun up there?
Yeah, there's a lot to admire up there.
A lot of history?
Yeah, well, just some nice pieces.
Well, let's just get this over with.
I pass this to my brethren in ghoul hunting.
Ghoul hunting.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Get on up there!
Yay!
By the way, it was really, really scary.
Oh yeah, she said it every
It
time.
was really scary.
Oh, I'm sure it was, pal.
I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
Yeah.
My bed is gonna be wet.
Oh, this is awful. Per usual. Well. Look who it is. Me, ya boy. This is your chance to grab glory and murder the internet's favorite ghost hunter in cold blood.
Oh.
I hope you take advantage of it.
But if my baseline is not generally scared of these places, this was like 10 steps
below that. It's just a really nice house. It was nice to walk around up there and look at nice things. It's a nice change of pace from, the shitholes we usually go to.
Honestly, yeah, some of
Hair's
them are
standing up,
quite
but I think it's just
messed
'cause
up.
I'm fucking scared. Wow, this is rather horrifying. Mr. Burr, I was talking a lot of trash earlier, and this is the time to really stick it to me. Show yourself. All right, folks, you leave me no choice. My name is Ryan. Can you say Ryan back to me to show me you want to talk? Eliza, are you in here?
I'm sure Ryan's being very thorough up there,
I don't think they're gonna get anything better
asking
than the
the spirit
whistling.
box for clarifying statements, which it never once has given him.
Stefan, did your wife murder you? Yes or no? No? Anybody with me down here? Boy, do I hate these. Say my name, Ryan, if you want to communicate. No?
No.
How was it up there? Real scary?
I didn't enjoy it, but I never enjoy it, so,
No.
when do I ever get what I want?
Yo.
Did you hear anything?
Not really, to be honest.
Oh.
Let's walk on out of here. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
I'd like to leave.
Adios, Georgie, all the other dudes, and the lady and her kids.
Au revoir, Stefan. Oh, wait. Apparently, if you don't say goodbye to Eliza, she will follow you home, so.
Oh.
Goodbye, Eliza. It's been nice. Thanks for having us over. Follow me on Instagram or something.
It's a gorgeous house.
Can't wait to see it never again.
The impressive history of the Morris Jumel Mansion is undeniable, a living piece of American history that hosted a veritable who's who of our founding fathers, as well as the extraordinary self-made woman who owned the sprawling estate. But whether Eliza and Aaron Burr still roam these hallowed halls will remain
Unsolved. Let's go. Let's go. That was good. Not a lot of evidence in that one. It was a cool house. The whistling was really good. But there's nothing super, super... Oh, my shoulder just popped. Ah, Jesus. Hi, chat. I was trying to talk throughout it, but I get very easily immersed. I get very immersed in these things. Shall we move on to the next one then? Next one? Let's move on to the next one. The next one is... It's all the way down here. Afternoon. Hello. Spirits of Pythian Castle is the next one. That is an ad. We're going to have to sit out the ad. Hello. Good afternoon. It is evening time for me. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We're watching some funky ghost stuff. I'm still sick, so that's a vibe. But yeah, let's get back into it. Ooh, that's a cool building.
Castle
That's a cool building.
in Missouri, the home of castles.
Yeah, they got a ton of them here.
Well, they certainly know how to make a scary as fuck looking
That is
castle.
cool looking.
Oh, it looks sturdy.
That is true.
Looks better built than a lot of other places we've been to, I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy.
What are your thoughts on this
Try
one?
to
You feeling
skip the
jimmies
ad.
already?
I mean, this looks like a haunted castle. Like if I were to think of what a haunted castle would look like, it looks like this.
It's very pretty.
All right.
Pythian Castle.
Knock, knock. This week on BuzzFeed Unsolved, we investigate the Pythian Castle as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts
Hell
real?
yeah.
With over 100 documented deaths happening within its walls, this stone fortress served
100?
as both
Fucking
an
hell.
orphanage and an army prison throughout its almost
Someone get OSHA on
100-year
that.
history. Yummy.
Yummy.
I don't know, it's another castle. I think that's quite
Oh,
yummy.
fuck.
Our first orphanage and our second castle.
Was this our first orphanage? I can't believe the majority of our episodes aren't about orphanages.
Well, sounds like we're ready to
Orphanage.
go.
Let's
Oh,
dig in.
all the children die.
Let's get into it. How dare you?
Completed in 1913, this 40,000 square foot castle was built for the Knights of Pythias, a formerly all-white fraternal organization formed in 1864.
Before you even said all white, I was about to say, they sound like white supremacists.
Yeah, I think you'll have no problem antagonizing these ghosts in particular.
No. Are you saying we are allowed to shit in this castle? On the floor? We'll move on.
Located about 150 miles outside of Kansas City, Missouri, in the town of Springfield, the castle was originally built to house the
like the
widows
place in
and
The
orphans
Simpsons?
of Knights members who had died, as well as elderly members themselves.
Oh, no.
Consequently, the primary design concern, due to the fragile state of its occupants, was that the building be fireproof. The architects chose Carthage stone, a limestone indigenous to the Springfield area. The 2-foot thick stone on the exterior of the castle was a great choice. But what the architects couldn't have known was that it has another far more mysterious quality. Carthage stone is reported to not only lure spirit energy to it, but also entrap it once inside.
Oh no.
Okay.
Just
Who's
reporting.
telling you that?
Just
Ghost-
reporting
Who's
what people seem to
reporting
think.
what?
Ghost
Just reporting
rocks.
what people think.
Ghost rocks.
It lures spirits
Ghost
and
rocks.
traps them inside.
I don't know if it's
That's what
like
you
that,
guys
like
are.
You're not gonna pull it out of your pocket and be like, look what I got here.
Ghost rocks.
You know?
Yeah. Pseudoscience is what it's called.
I suppose you could call it that.
It is.
I don't know if I believe or don't believe that.
I mean, you don't believe that.
No.
You don't believe it.
But I do believe in ghosts.
I know you believe in ghosts. That's fair.
Yeah. People also seem to think that running water conducts paranormal energy as well as quartz crystal.
I think juggling attracts paranormal energy.
Have you been able to prove that?
No, it's just something I believe.
That's cool.
So,
I believe
out
that
there.
mustache doesn't attract anything.
Oh.
What the hell? Okay!
I love these fuckers. They're so dumb.
Well, this is
Dogs
certainly
on the
a
wall.
different kind of visual horror than we've seen this season.
spacious, cavernous.
A little Hollywood haunted chic.
Yeah.
Let's turn our lights off, actually, because you really get to soak in how
feel the
awful this
atmosphere?
place actually is.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Look over there.
There's something about being able to see so many rooms at once.
A lot of space for people to explore.
Stuff to catch out of the corner of your eye. You look in a room far away, maybe you see something that plays tricks on you, you know.
Very fun. I'm gonna lose my mind in here.
It's a very cool building. This looks like a fucking
While the
Phasmophobia
building
map.
could house up to 100 residents, it would never reach that capacity. The orphaned children were housed away from any other residents, and historic accounts suggest that life for them at Pythian Castle wasn't an easy one.
No.
Boys and girls were strictly forbidden from speaking to each other, even if they were siblings. The children's days were filled with chores, and their nights spent in bunkhouse dormitories throughout the castle. Despite their hardship, one woman who lived there as a child in the 1920s said that the orphans would sing on the front porch every night as townspeople would crowd around the gates and fences to hear them.
Our life is hell.
Oh no.
We're all so lonely.
And there's people outside the fences that are like, yay!
Yes! The sad children are singing again.
We won't help you, but we enjoyed the singing. Keep
Gather
going.
round, look at the miserable moppets.
Muppets.
That's a weird thing to do.
Also, they probably weren't
Hi,
very good singers.
Sage.
That's besides the point, but yes.
Despite the Knights of Pythias shuttering
Watching
the
ghosts.
original services they provided in the castle after only 26 years, it seems the voices of the children who once lived there, along with the people who cared for them, continue to be heard throughout the property. In 1942, a man visited the castle and later recounted to his brother that as he toured the empty room that was once the children's living quarters, quote, "I knew something was not right. I knew I was not alone. I felt two people there with me and thought I heard a woman and a man talking together, but there was nothing there." End quote. One of the ghost tour guides said she once stood in the corner of the same floor and said she'd distinctly heard a child's voice say, "Hello."
Hello.
Not thinking anything of it, she said hello back, only to turn around and see no one there.
Worth saying, it's creepy to be in a castle alone.
Well, sure. I actually don't think so.
We're going
No! Ignore the ads. Ignore the ads.
Dormitory. This is where a lot of shadow figures are caught.
Little shadow boys?
Oh, I love apparitions.
Greetings.
Shadow babies.
I'm Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're about to enter the boys' dormitory. You'll notice we have a static cam already set up in here. Maybe we
I
can't.
see you
I
die.
noticed that there's a large stack of blocks that say, I see you die.
Well, that's pleasant. Oh, look at that, a little baby.
She ain't right.
Yeah, there's something wrong with her right eye.
We gotta take her to some sort of facility.
My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
I know that life in this place was not the most fun for you, which is why we're here to have fun with you today.
Dull
And I hope that
set.
will make you feel better.
We're fun guys. We're not gonna be mean to you. We're here to just encourage you to be children and really just have a good time, play with your little cars and toys. We mean you no harm. We simply would love to communicate with you and put you on youtube.com.
Can you tell us your name? What are you doing?
I'm just shaking it around like a little baby, and you gotta keep them.
How does that help the investigation even
Well,
a
I
little
think
bit?
maybe they see a little baby moving around. They'll be like, "Oh, there's a baby. I'm a little child too. Maybe I should jiggle." Yeah.
Logic really falling apart as you speak.
Well, I
in
like
your
to be
head.
very thorough.
Okay. Who's in here with us? Anybody want to play?
You wanna fucking play, huh?
Hey, dude, they're kids.
Don't
Come on
swear
now.
at the kids.
Anybody want to play? I know you don't. I know things were strict here. Don't worry, we won't tell on you.
Nah, we ain't snitches. Well, you can do whatever the hell you want. I said hell, not.
Yeah, I saw
They're
you.
kids.
I'm proud of you.
Do whatever the hell you want.
At this moment, our audio recorder
no.
catches this distant, disembodied voice.
Sort of.
What was that?
Yes, that's right.
What was that? Well, this is something that might help you talk to us if you want to come out and talk, okay?
Spirit box, spirit box.
Is there
spirit
anybody
box.
here with us?
That was a child.
Hi, kids. What's your name? Susanna.
Susanna?
Hello, Susanna. My name is Ryan. Say my name back to me if you want to play.
Chatty.
I don't mean you any harm. I'm not here to hurt you. I know you might be scared. I promise you I won't hurt you.
You love him? I thought that wasn't. I love you.
Her dipshit. Not very nice.
What's your name? Jimmy?
Susanna and Jimmy.
You have a scion?
Okay, we're gonna leave now.
Don't leave. All right.
Soon after
War.
the onset of World War II, the US government purchased the land on which the castle stood, assuming the property by order of immediate possession for war purposes. On December 23, 1942, the castle was officially reopened as the O'Reilly Service Club and became an administration and service building as part of the Army's new O'Reilly Hospital complex. It is believed that at one point during World War II, 2,000 people used the service club
Oh my
every
God.
day.
If I was rich enough to own a castle,
What would you do with
I
it?
would empty it out
Yeah.
and I would hire strictly Dracula reenactors. And I would have him walk around the castle at different points. Maybe he's in one window and another one who looks identical is in another window. Mainly just for people in the town to think, I think that castle up there's haunted by Dracula.
Haunted by a Dracula.
It's haunted by Dracula.
Oh,
Would there be
I
like
would
a
not-
break room where all the different Draculas were
course.
like, did Ryan like what you did today?
And I would have a bunch of little cameras around to watch. and I'd have like a headset.
Dracula 3? Dracula 3 to the west window?
It'd be great. It'd be great. And I would make sure it was not open to the public, and it would be mainly my little mystery mansion.
Well, this is deranged.
I don't think it's that deranged. It would be non-for-profit.
Well, clearly.
And also,
you're not going to make a profit on
absolutely
buying a castle and staffing it with Dracula actors.
But this is
what kind of profit would you turn from that?
spiritual profit.
This is insane.
Maybe I'll throw a Frankenstein in there. I don't know.
That'd be good.
Oh, now it's good?
I like that.
And I could cast you.
I'll do it.
I'll save money on makeup.
While the nearby hospital took care of the
Ryan.
wounded soldiers' medical needs, the upper levels of the castle offered a variety of entertainment opportunities once they were released, including shows and dances. Army amenities aside, one room that has been especially active as of late is the Queen's Suite, with activity that includes alleged possession.
This is the Queen's Suite. One certain paranormal show had a person claim to be possessed in this very room.
Really?
Possession.
Oh my goodness, look at this lamp covered in feathers.
I gotta say, if there's a room to be possessed in,
Is this safe?
this is the one to do it in, baby.
You just jumped on the
covered in
bed.
feathers?
They got 2 lamps covered in feathers. I didn't know that was legal.
That's 2 more than I have.
Wow.
Is there anybody in here with us?
That does seem like a fire hazard.
Can you tell us your name?
Did you hear something?
I think I might have heard a whisper there. Can you tell us your name? What was that? Well, I'm gonna have to up the ante
Incoming.
here.
I'm so sorry, chat. We're too poor we're too poor. Also, it's the spirits of Pythian Castle.
Who's in here with us? What's your name?
Todd?
I didn't catch that. What's your name? Wait, what was that?
Heartburn?
Say our names back to us if you want to communicate.
We do want to.
Do you want to what?
Apple tater?
What did that say? Apple teeny?
I heard apple tater.
Is that our old pal?
Wait a second, you mean to tell me the apple tater is here? Can I get a spaghetti?
Tell us your name.
Oh my god!
Apple tater?
Have you followed us?
Are you coming back for the final season? I wanted to get in the last season, boys.
If we get spaghetti, that actually might be the most solid ghost evidence that's ever existed.
That's true.
Give us
Come
spaghetti.
on, give us spaghetti.
Give us spaghetti.
I'll take meatballs. Ryan? Severe allergic reaction? Hey, what pairs really well with apple taters?
Hunger, we're getting close.
Spaghetti.
Wait, did you hear it?
Yes!
Did you hear spaghetti? I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear that?
I didn't hear it. Did we get spaghetti?
We got a spaghetti!
Wait, no, we did not.
I swear to fucking
We
God.
got fucking
Apple
spaghetti.
tater.
We got a spaghetti. It was a mild spaghetti. That was a spaghetti.
Fuck yeah!
They're back, baby. They're back.
Let's go. We're the
Why are we not just ending the season
fucking
right now?
greatest ghost hunters in the fucking world. Holy shit. Thank you. Thank you for whoever said that. You're a fan of the show, huh?
Not really. I just said it so you'd fucking leave.
I think we're done here. How are you gonna top that?
We'll just end the episode here.
Seriously,
end
I
the
mean, that was
series.
the
I don't know
fucking
what the
greatest
fuck
thing
we're
I've
doing.
ever heard. We got spaghetti and an
fucking
apple tater.
and
Holy
spaghetti.
shit,
Here's the
dude.
back. It's like
That's the best thing. I got possessed by fucking content
You guys
in
are
there.
celebrities at this point.
Other features of the club included a soda fountain and snack bar, a bowling alley, billiards, and a still functioning movie theater from the original Pythian days that's located on the 2nd floor.
How come we can't spend the night at this place?
Because there's
We
no
gotta
bed.
sleep in some blood-soaked farmhouse in the middle of nowhere.
Well, there's
but
no-
when we get to a castle that has a movie theater and a room full of trampolines, I assume they have that. We can't sleep there for the night.
As much as I would love to stay in a place with a bowling alley so I could slide you down and watch you hit all the pins, we can't.
Real funny.
I just thought
You wouldn't do that to me.
I wouldn't, but I would.
However, during the war,
Apple
the theater
tater.
also served as the church sanctuary and was
Oh,
where
a
they would
church.
hold funerals. EVP recordings from this room reportedly have captured ghostly muffled voices, as well as whispers that just say one word: Lillian.
Ah,
Okay, so we're going into
I
the
don't
theater
like
now.
that.
This is
I don't
also
like
the
that.
funeral room.
One
There it
ticket
is.
to the funeral, please.
Not two? You're not going to treat me?
Two
That is a-
tickets
that
for
is
the
a
funeral. Me
bad
and my
name.
buddy are here to check out that dead body.
All right. Well, let's just go inside. You ruined it.
And a popcorn.
That I like. I like that.
Popcorn at a wake? We both gotta make sure that's in our will.
Oh, it definitely will be. All right, here's what we're gonna do, folks. I know this is a house of cinema, a house of theater. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill our lights. And we're gonna give the floor to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
oh.
My name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Can you say either of our names back to us, just to let us know you want to talk to us? Nice stage. Can someone tell me what happens on this stage?
Oh my god.
What? What jacket?
Bones?
Can you tell me the name of the castle that we're in? Kind of sound like Pippin, but I don't know.
No.
Can you tell me the name of the castle? The name of the castle. What is the name of the castle? All right, you lost your chance to talk. That sucks.
Ryan, quick idea.
What would that be?
You know, they're watching a lot of movies, probably a lot of funny things, watching Bob Hope, funny guy. What if we make them feel like we're part of the crowd? We just laugh for a bit.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Make it seem like we're in with them.
Oh, that's. Oh, that's just horrible. That's just horrible.
Ah, shit, that guy's funny. He's a funny guy. He's a funny guy.
That's just horrible. Oh, I hate this.
Woo!
Ryan looks like he's seen something.
I don't think it's working.
But these entertaining amenities weren't the only changes the army made to the castle. Down in the basement, the army added rows of what's believed to be prison cells to hold prisoners of war. These prisoners were either being treated at the hospital for injuries or being used for labor around the grounds. According to the current owner, the castle's cells held only the Italian prisoners of war, with one exception. One single Japanese soldier was also held in the cells below the Pythian castle. Reports claim that the soldier was allowed paint and paintbrushes for his own personal use, resulting in 2 murals that still remain in his cell to this day.
Oh my god.
So right now we are in one of the cells that a Japanese prisoner of war was kept in. He was a cook, and because of his good behavior, he was given the opportunity to paint on these walls. And as you can see, he painted pictures of his homeland, which is actually beautiful, pretty nice. I think you recognize this. We got some paintbrushes, we got some canvas, and we got some paint. But I think just the presence of this brush here might make you want to communicate with us. Let you know that we're here to talk.
We're artsy guys, just like you.
Artsy fartsy.
We'll give you a chance to use these brushes. If not, we can sort of changeling it, and you can close your eyes and be swept away by the spirit and see what he draws
You
through.
can do some auto writing.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, you have to make that face when you do it. Do that one more time. Yeah. Perfect. He's going. And you're being moved right now, right? You're not looking at this? Let me know when you feel like you've done it.
Ew.
Okay.
What did I get?
Let's take a look.
Well, that's not
It
very...
looks like shit.
I mean, you could probably hang that at MoMA. I'm just saying that is art. We're in a haunted cell. I did auto writing, and that's what came out.
It almost looks like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh.
Recent visitors have reported capturing unexplainable white orbs in photos taken within the
Spirit
eerily
orbs.
quiet basement, as well as becoming violently ill while in the prison cells.
fun.
Others have claimed to hear disembodied voices in conversation thought to be those of convalescing soldiers once locked inside.
Man, what would it be like to be in here? Apparently there was about 60 Italian prisoners of war. Not that many cells down here, so a lot of them crammed in here.
Unpleasant.
I'm just gonna jump straight into the spirit box.
We might as well.
Spirit box.
Oh!
Hi, Bimba.
Whoa, what was that? Who's down here with me?
Ayo.
We love Italy. We love what?
Well, us. How long have you been in here?
A rough estimate.
How long have you been in here?
41.
41.
Since 1941, maybe?
Oh my god, Bimba.
Have you been in here since 1941? We're not here to hurt you.
He's
We're here to
fidgeting, he's
help.
nervous.
Want to figure out why you're still here. Okay. I'm gonna turn this off really soon, so if there's anything you want to say it now. Fuck you guys.
Oh my god.
Fuck you guys.
That wasn't very nice. That was actually somewhat successful.
An audio recorder left in this jail cell recorded this distant
Hi, Bimba.
groan of pain.
Oh no.
Is this the voice of one of the prisoners of war held in this castle? While most of the spirits who reside within the Pythian castle seem to be benevolent, there is one place where that is definitely not the case.
Uh-oh.
Legend has it that the prisoners of war were transported from the various outbuildings of the O'Reilly Hospital complex to the prison cells by a below-ground steam tunnel that connects the buildings.
Oh.
There are rumors that at least one soldier died while in the tunnel. Known to communicate by tapping on the pipes along the walls,
Oh, no.
the staff at the castle has dubbed this spirit Mr. Boots.
Mr. Boots! You know when I'm gonna love something, and you know I love Mr. Boots.
I know. I just can't think of.
You don't have to tell me anything else about him. I love Mr. Boots.
Recently, when a local news crew from Kansas City toured the steam tunnel, the tour guide asked Mr. Boots to let its presence be known by tapping on the pipes. Nothing. Again, the tour guide asked. And again, nothing. Thinking they were out of luck, the news crew cut the cameras, and in the news reporter's own words, quote, "Right when we stopped recording, we went and turned around, and you heard ding, ding, ding," end quote. Still shaken, the news reporter went on to say that upon hearing the tapping, the entire crew ran out of the steam tunnel as fast as they could. Unfortunately, Mr. Boots is not the only supernatural being inhabiting the steam tunnel.
Oh no.
There have been rumblings of a truly evil spirit said to be squatting in the cramped and darkened space. Described as a large man, this unwelcomed ghost is of someone who allegedly mistreated the children back when the orphanage was still open. Those who are unlucky enough to encounter him speak of an aggressive and oppressive feeling. So to end our investigation, we'll explore the steam tunnel individually.
Oh no.
All right.
Project management is
No. Bad advertising. Bad. Bonk. No ads.
There it is. Watch your head on this.
Yeah.
And yeah, that looks like a fucking nightmare.
All right, well, I'll head down there. What are you gonna do?
I
Chill
probably
here?
Piss my pants.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
I don't like that I'm not going to be able to escape this thing fast if I have to.
No, you sure won't.
So maybe I'll go halfway.
No, you'll have to go all the way down the end.
Maybe I'll go.
Yeah, you'll go to the end.
I think I'll go halfway.
No.
Not stoked. Not stoked to do this.
Oh no.
How did this become my life?
Anybody down here? Is there a Mr. Boots here?
Mr. Boots.
I've heard absolutely wonderful things about a Mr. Boots.
Boots.
And that's more drippy drips. Okay, gonna continue down the steam tunnel.
Ideally, we get down there and Shane's just dead. And then we could end the investigation and I could go home. Obviously very sad, thoughts and prayers, but I don't have to go
Ryan.
down there then. So, lose a best friend, don't have to go in the tunnel. I think it comes out to be a wash, to be honest, so.
Yeah, feel free to talk into this microphone or kill me. One of those two things. Or do both. You know, kill me and then pick up my little EVP thing here and say, I fucking killed that guy. That works too. Here we go.
I hope we get something.
Did you hear that, Mr.
Any spiders down there?
Yes, quite a few.
Really?
Yeah, there's a ton.
Oh. I don't like
I
that.
brushed one off of me.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Fuck.
You're rarely afforded the opportunity to walk down a long tunnel and stand at the end of it in total darkness. And, you know, I'm not about to look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't take it for granted.
Now, Mr. Boots, I know that's your name down here. Just know that if I see you, I am going to piss myself, scream, and then try and fight you. That's all I know how to do.
I want Shane to tap on the pipes or something.
You would respond then with, that's what you would do.
Any of you at home, you ever walk down a long dark tunnel and then stay there for a while? Probably not, because it's scary. It's a scary thing to do. But I recommend it. You know, if you see a drain pipe in your town and you wonder, what's down there? Is it Pennywise? Go check it out. Don't tell anyone you're going.
Oh no.
My name is Ryan.
No.
What's your name? What? Can you say apple tater again?
Apple tater.
How about spaghetti? Can we get a nice little spaghetti?
My greatest hope is that I farted so bad at the end of that tunnel that it makes Ryan Bergara throw up.
Do you want to keep talking to me? Oh my God, I just heard Ryan. Let me, Ryan. Okay, so you do want to talk. I just heard Ryan again. Fuck me. Holy shit. I am not my fear. I am stronger than my fear. Okay, let's talk. What do you want to talk about?
One more place left.
Oh.
That's it. And then we don't have to listen to that spirit box ever again. Can we finish that episode with me smashing the spirit box with a hammer? I'll personally pay for it. I'll Venmo BuzzFeed money if they let me smash the spirit box with a hammer. Or my fucking boot. Or on Ryan's head. I'll chew it like a sandwich. I'll swallow it and shit it out. I'm ready to destroy it. But this has been fun.
What's your name? Come on, try harder. You can do it. What's your name? What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy shit! Sorry if I freaked out, but that's the scariest thing I have ever heard on one of these investigations. I just heard my name loud and fucking clear, not on the spirit box. Holy shit!
Oh, is that not on the box?
What? Huh? Hello? Hello? Okay, well that sucks. Who was that? Hi? Who's down here with me? Who? Go?
Oh
Go where? Well, you don't have to ask me twice. Fuck that.
Brian, did you not hear me calling you?
Oh, you motherfucker. That was good. Holy shit. You really scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I got you good.
Really happy that you're taking this investigation seriously.
Well, you know, we have to have a little fun at the end of them. Was that good?
So the first two voices were you, that Ryan.
The Ryan.
Good. Because I did hear two really fucking clear Ryans on the spirit box.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you make it all the way to the end?
I did.
Good, I'm proud of you.
Then
no
I-
spiders, I was just kidding about that.
Then I stayed the rest of the way in the middle because fuck that.
Sure.
Well, I am certainly glad to be leaving that place.
Oh my goodness.
One more left.
One more left.
Oh,
Goodbye, steam tunnel. Goodbye, castle. Goodbye, dormitories. Goodbye, prison cells.
Well, and most of all, goodbye, Mr. Boots.
Goodbye, Mr. Boots.
apple tater.
You were pleasant.
Funny
in that
guy.
you, I guess, kind of talked to me. See you later. Oh shit, I almost tripped down the stairs.
Built to be a beacon of friendship, charity, and benevolence, the Pythian castle was instead the site of tragedy and horror.
Oh no.
A great stone fortress that was home to so many in need, but whether those spirits will ever escape still remains
Names.
unsolved.
Unsolved. Oh fuck yeah. Oh fuck yeah, ghosts and shit. Ghosts and shit. Fuck yeah. Okay, chat. I'm gonna take a very quick break to go refill my drink, and then we will watch the series finale of BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural. I'm very excited. I'll be right back, guys. I'll put on a little jam for you. I'll be right back.
I should have stayed at home. Cause right now I see all these people that love me, but I still feel alone. Can't help but check my phone. I could have made you mine, but no, it wasn't meant to be. And see, I wasn't made for you, and you weren't made for me. Though it seems so easy. And that's because I wanna be your favorite boy. I wanna be the one that makes your day, the one you think about as you lie awake. I can't wait to be your number one. I'll be your biggest fan and you'll be mine, but I still wanna break your heart and make you cry. But won't you wait? You know it's too late. I'm on my own shit now. Let me tell you how it feels to be fucking great. I feel great. Whoa, you need to be yourself. Love someone for loving you instead of someone really cool that makes your heart melt. Who knows what you truly felt? You're still my favorite girl. You better trust me when I tell you there ain't no one else more beautiful in this damn world. In this damn world. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. I said that. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. Best friend. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. Best friend. You're gonna wanna be my best friend, baby. You're gonna wanna be my best friend. I say that I'm happy. I say that I'm happy, but no.
Hi, chat. Okay, I'm back. I just refilled my drink and ran to the toilet quickly. Are we having fun, everyone? I hope we're having fun, y'all. Sorry I've not been super content-y, but I'm just a bit unwell. Okay. Hang on, I've got pings on Discord. Who's ping-ponged me on Discord? Who's ping-ponged me on Discord? Alright, chatters. Ready to get back into it? We've got the last episode. Last episode. Woo! 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 And the last episode is the return to the demonic Saley house.
Hey, my name is Maddie.
No! That looks very good, but no!
We're back here.
You will be evicted from the premises!
Oh god. Oh god, oh fuck.
This week, on the series finale of BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural, we investigate the one place I vowed I would never return as part of our ongoing investigation into the question, are ghosts real?
Who knows?
What a change for the last one.
Oh my god.
As you know, I'll only do
Who
one demonic
knows?
investigation per season, but seeing as how this is the last season, I figured, why not treat you guys to two? And specifically, why not end this series with the demon I started it with? Also, I just want to say that the last time I was at the Saley house, I said a lot of things. And to spare myself the embarrassment, I will now have my colleague read them out.
These are the things you said?
This is exactly what I said as I left the Saley house, and I...
Okay. Ryan, fuck you. I hope you're fucking looking at this now, motherfucker. Shane, did you just call the demon a motherfucker? Ryan, I don't give a shit now. I'm gone. Peace out, bitch. Not even a single part of me feels bad about leaving. Go fuck yourself, Saley house. You were truly awful, and I hate you.
It was regrettable, and it was a moment of weakness. At the time, I was more scared than I've ever been in my life, and I'm returning there now to repent.
Go fuck yourself, Saley.
Well, now that we got that out of the way, there's only one thing left to do. The series finale. We're going back to the Saley house. Let's finish this.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
Last trip indeed. We're on our way to the Saley house. I'm not excited. I actually lost sleep over it last
Airport.
night.
I'm very curious to see how we hold up in there and like what the vibes are, because
this
I
is
remember
gonna
the
be so
first time
cool.
being there. There were I mean, it's a spooky house, certainly.
Yeah.
There's something about, I remember the sound being very, very dull.
Oh God! Oh God!
Is that an omen?
Is that an omen? Yeah. Is that a? I feel like a black dog running unleashed is not a good omen.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. The last time I saw this house, I was in a very agitated state of mind.
You don't look well right now.
I definitely am a little better than I was last time I was here, but I was very happy actually because I was leaving, and I remember the feelings I felt leaving this place, and every one of those feelings has now flipped its head, and I'm back.
He's back, baby. Say it with confidence. And now I'm back. Confidence.
And now I'm back.
No, come on.
Come on, Ryan.
And now I'm back.
Hell yeah.
Let's do this. We're back.
Oh.
We're back, baby.
I can't believe we're back. I said I'd never be back, and I guess a fucking liar. But this time, I'm not messing around.
You got the gear.
Holy water
I'm
pistol.
about to go whack Saley.
You're far more confident this time than you were last time.
Oh man, I can't believe we're back here. It actually is all just hitting me. This is it. This is our last hurrah.
Imagine being neighbors to this house.
What a weird mix of emotions to be sad, happy, and horrified.
I mean, I don't have the horror really,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
sort of, I guess, sad and happy.
All right, Saley, you wanted us. Here we come.
Located on a quiet suburban street in Atchison, Kansas, the Saley House was built between 1867 and 1871 for Michael C. Finney and his family. It is believed that Michael, his wife Kate, and their 3 children, James, Agnes, and Charles, lived in the basement while the home itself was being constructed.
You were very familiar with that basement, but we'll get back into that.
I've done some stuff down there.
That made it seem like something else.
I got all up in there. I laid on a pentagram and screamed at the devil.
Yeah, but that's like not sexual. You did this. You went, I went down there, and you did a wave with your body.
Well, I did. I mean, I was a little sexual when I was down there.
I promise you, you could scrub that entire comment section. No one will describe what you did in that basement as sexual.
I did everything short of taking my shirt off.
Thank God, too.
Which, we'll think about it.
No, I don't think so. We don't want to blind the viewers at home.
Sadly, Michael C. Finney would die in his newly built home in 1872. However, he was not the last member of the Finney family to die in the home. Agnes moved back into the home in 1906 and got married to an engineer named William True in 1913. William died in the home in 1918, and Agnes succumbed in November 1939.
My goodness.
For over 50 years, families moved in and out of the 2nd Street home without serious incident. But that all changed on December 31st, 1992.
The investigation has begun.
It has.
Uh-oh.
I really, really hate this place.
It's surreal, honestly.
Sally? I know you thought you'd never see me again. And frankly, I never thought I'd see you again. But we're just gonna have to deal with it tonight. I can't remember what I said back then, but what I'm gonna say right now is buckle the fuck up.
Oh, we love to see it!
Cause I'm back, baby.
That's character
You
growth.
wanted me, Sally, I'm back!
On December 31st, 1992, Tony and Deborah Pickman, a young, newlywed couple who were expecting their first child in June 1993, moved into the modest 2-story home at 504 North 2nd Street. The two were excited to begin their new life together as a family. As the couple unpacked their belongings, their dog, normally mellow and subdued, began ferociously barking at what would be the nursery they were preparing for their new baby. Thinking it was just the dog getting used to its new surroundings, the Pickmans didn't think anything of it, and in a little over a week, the barking subsided. From January to June 1993, the young couple would go on to experience lights flickering and dimming, cold spots around the home, and unexplainable dropped calls from their landline. However, the Pickmans were first-time homeowners and assumed these kinds of occurrences to be common in a home that was built in the late 1800s.
I mean, that's kind of fair.
Tony even joked, quote, "Ha, we must have a ghost."
Oh, no.
End quote.
So one of the things that's supposed to happen in this house is dropped calls. Back then it was a landline, but I figure it's the same thing with cell phones. So I'm gonna call you while I'm in the house still. You're gonna take your little buns outside and we're gonna see if this... I've already started to hear shit in this fucking house. All right, go out.
Okay.
Go outside.
All right. Oh, Ryan Bergara is calling me. What a lucky guy I am. Hello?
What took you so long to answer?
I don't like to seem overeager when I answer the phone.
I guess we just have to wait for Sally to disconnect the call now. It just occurred to me we don't really talk on the phone to like just see what's going on because we see each other every day, so it's...
Yeah, I mean, we could start that if you want to.
I really wish Sally would actually disconnect this call like now.
Come on, Sally! Is Sally like... Does she actually listen to the phone calls?
Yeah, I don't...
Is she doing like a Richard Nixon thing?
Yeah, dude, is she wiretapping our phones? She's sitting there in the van across the street.
Sally, if you're on the line, Ryan's in there alone right now. You could really give him a good spook.
Come on, give a spook. A spook. No.
Well, that didn't work.
No. So, off to a thrilling start here.
But things changed once the new baby arrived.
Oh, no.
Once the Pickman's son arrived, the strange occurrences began to escalate. Electronic toys would turn on and off on their own, and while vacuuming the nursery one day, Deborah witnessed the wind-up musical mobile above her son's crib begin to play on its own. She also couldn't shake the sensation that her son was waking up almost hourly throughout the night, quote, as if someone was playing with him. End quote.
Oh.
At one point, a neighbor asked Deborah if there was a reason she left her nursery light on throughout the night. In reality, the baby had been sleeping in Deborah and Tony's room at the time, not in the nursery at all. There was no reason that light should have been on at night. Deborah suggested that the neighbor could have been seeing a light from the hallway, but the neighbor was adamant. The light was coming from inside the nursery.
Oh, no.
Up to the nursery.
Oh,
Obviously,
child.
this is one of the hot spots in this house. And look at all the guys. They're all here.
The gals, the whole gang's here.
The whole gang is here. This is where apparently Sally would play with their child. All right, Sally, last time we were here, or the Finney family, or the True family, we did not do really any of this.
No, we just walked around and sort of looked at stuff and then left.
You already know this, but my name is Ryan.
I'm Shane.
Could you say our names back to us?
Ew?
Can you make your presence known? Can you say something? Can you touch one of us? Or perhaps move something in this room?
If you need a refresher, we're the two guys who clowned your ass.
Yeah, I mean,
5 years ago.
Show us a sign if you remember me and the big guy, aka the best ghost hunters in the game.
Sally!
Come on, Sally. Wiggle the balls on the door.
The balls. Don't tickle the balls.
Wait.
What? Did you hear something?
I think I did.
Whispers? I thought I heard whispers.
No, I heard like a...
While the bells on the door didn't move when we were there, an audio recorder left in the room picked up the bells clinking together on their own later in the night.
No, fuck that. Where are the bells?
All right, now, Sally, you probably had a bunch of investigators come in here and use this little device here. But this is a spirit box that's going to help you communicate with us. Once again, the name is Ryan, as you already know, and Shane. Say our names back to us if you want to communicate. We're going to be here all night, and frankly, if you want us to leave, now would be the time to do something crazy. Do you not like me moving your stuff out of the circle?
Oh, no.
Shit! Sally!
There's an opening now.
Look what he done!
No!
I heard moved it. You want me to move it back?
What?
What? Sally, this is the last hurrah. You're gonna...
Wake up?
Just go? Sally, this is the last episode of this series. You're closing out the show, and you opened it. That's a huge honor. Why would you go?
Why would you go?
Like asking like why the show is
Well, we have to go.
Yeah, we don't live here. We live
Wait, are
in
you talking about the show? Because we thought it was just time.
Felt right.
It felt like the right time to leave on our own terms. Who is this? Who am I talking to? Is this Charles Finney?
No one in particular?
I just want to talk.
What whiskey?
More whiskey?
Oh my god.
What whiskey? What whiskey?
I don't know if we can do that, honestly.
We had a lot of whiskey last night. Do you like whiskey? All right, I'm going to give you a little bit of a rest.
In this room, our audio recorder picked up this very clear and chilling voice.
Uh-oh.
Is this the voice of one of the Finney family asking if they're allowed to be here?
Oh.
In July 1993,
Oh, no.
Deborah's sister Karen visited to help with the newborn. According to Deborah, it was on Karen's final evening, quote, that we were pushed over the edge of disbelief and through the door of terror,
Uh-oh.
end quote. Upon returning from a day at Deborah's in-laws, Tony asked her why she put all of the baby's stuffed animals on the nursery floor. Deborah had no idea what he was talking about, so Tony led them upstairs to the nursery, where they found all of the stuffed animals on the floor arranged in a circle,
Oh no.
their backs to each other, facing forward. Thinking it was some kind of prank played by one of Tony's brothers, the Pickmans rearranged the stuffed animals back in their proper places throughout the nursery and went back downstairs. At the bottom of the stairs, Karen turned around and noted that the nursery lights were still on, though everyone remembered Tony turning them off. They went back up to turn the lights off, and upon entering the nursery, found one of the teddy bears laying flat on its back in the middle of the floor.
No.
Undeterred, they placed it back on the chair, only to find it right back in the middle of the floor, laying flat on its back hours later. That night, they all slept in Deborah and Tony's room.
Tony's brothers sound like funny guys.
So you think that it's Tony's brothers who are doing
Well,
this?
I don't. Have we mentioned Tony's brothers up until now? And they were like, maybe that's Tony's brothers.
Oh, I guess, well, brothers play pranks on each other. I played pranks on my little brother all the time.
What'd you do to him?
So many things.
You turned him into a dentist.
That's right. That was the biggest prank of all. I'm sure your big brother played pranks on you.
My days don't prank. We also don't play sports. We watched a lot of Star Trek.
Makes sense.
After hearing what transpired the night before, Tony's brother Greg came by with his 35mm camera. The Pickmans led Greg up to the nursery, and as he was about to take a picture of the stuffed bear, he said, quote, "If you're here, do you want to have your picture taken?" End quote. Just as he clicked the shutter, the bear spun around on its own in front of their own eyes. From Deborah's own account, quote, "The guys went into immediate panic. Fighting fear and every other emotion you can imagine, we all decided it would be best to leave for a while."
Fuck that.
End quote.
If you're here, do you want to have your picture taken? Come on. What is your name?
Oh.
I thought, oh
Did
shit.
it say Sally?
I heard
Oh,
Sally.
fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Or Sally, how old are you?
Like.
What, something right now?
See any ghosts?
No, I don't see any ghosts, actually. We're gonna switch over to this flashlight now.
Sally, if you're in this room with us or aware of our
Oh,
presence,
fuck that, y'all.
turn the flashlight on. If there's any...
Late. Sally, we're gonna need you to be a little bit more punctual than that. All you have to do is touch that light. Now, Sally, if you are here with us right now, turn that flashlight off. In 3, 2, 1, off.
No?
Maybe it's not you. If any of the Finney family is with us right now, can you turn the flashlight off? Turn the flashlight on if I say the correct name. Is it Charles? What about Agnes True? William True? I guess you're a son-in-law.
Is it Sally? Is it the demon
Are you playing a little trick on
who
us?
presents as Sally?
Oh.
If that actually is a demonic presence in here, or Sally, the thing that says it's Sally, can you turn the light on? Oh, fuck off. Dude, fuck you, dude. All right, Sally, turn off the light right now. In the story, it said you messed with the musical mobile for their child, the Pickman's child, that is. So, if you could get that to play, that'd be quite something, Sally.
I thought he was going to say that would be poggers. I thought he
do
was going to say
anything
poggers.
at all.
I thought he said
Just
it was going to be
rotate that bad
poggers.
boy.
My God.
That would be enough to make the boys wiggle.
What was that noise? You hear that?
What?
I swear to God, I heard those little balls make a noise.
Did you?
Trying to see if they move on there.
An audio recorder left in this room would later pick up the musical mobile playing by itself.
Hang on. Where is it? I don't hear music. Fuck that! Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, honestly. Oh, fuck nah. No. Oh, I hate that. Not cool. Not cool. Not based. Nopers. Fucking nah.
Making this evidence even more compelling is the fact that seconds before the mobile plays, a white orb moves across the top right corner,
my God.
just near the mobile that is out of frame.
Oh, I hate that. I hate this. This is horrible. Leave the house.
After this horrifying bear incident, the Pickmans grabbed the baby and everything else they needed to leave the house. But as Tony was strapping the newborn into his car seat on the sectional couch in the living room, he felt a sharp pain on his lower back. It wasn't until they arrived at Tony's parents that Deborah asked to see his back. To her horror, she found 3 long scratches down the center of her husband's back. Unfortunately, this was
Ouchie.
only the first of many times Tony would be scratched throughout his time living in the Sally house, including one incident that was captured on video.
I mean, you've long asked demons and ghosts to scratch you.
Yeah, guess what? They never have.
Well, maybe that's because you didn't have round 2. Is it possible that when you go to these places, people are so thrown off by this screaming at them that they don't really have time to process and then react?
No.
Let me finish. That when you come back a second time, they're like, hey, that's that a-hole last time who said to scratch my back or scratch his back and, rip his butthole open. Maybe this time I'll do it.
I would love it if they actually had some, motivation this time to get at me. Scratch my cornea.
And then play his ribcage like a xylophone. All the funny things he asks you.
It's a nice little night for a demon.
We're here in the living room at the Sally house.
Sounded like Geraldo Rivera there. We're here in the living room at the Sally house.
Giggle.
Well, that's alarming. Sally, was that you?
Oh, no.
That just giggled a little bit? Can you make your presence be known in here? Can you move something?
At least the ghost has a sense of humor.
Oh, yeah, roving spirit
We're
box.
here in the Sally house. Sally, if you'd like to talk to us, please show us a sign.
Come on, Sally!
Why are you still in this house? Is there anybody down here dancing with us? What's your name?
Dance with us, Sally!
I said dance, girl! Is that what you wanted? Come on, yeehaw! What's your name?
Sally, I swear to fucking Christ!
You'll do it!
If you don't scare the living shit out of Ryan Bergara tonight, your ass is gray!
Oh, fuck.
You will be evicted from the premises!
That was really official.
Sally, come on.
You close the blinds? Or are you gonna wait till I'm here by myself when I lose my fucking mind? So be it.
After this event, the couple called in psychic Barbara Connor, who visited the Pickmans on July 29th, 1993. While she spoke to the spirit, Barbara sat quietly with her eyes closed and finally was able to give the Pickmans a name. The presence in their home was a little girl who liked to be called Sally.
If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. I'm gonna put Sally in a net, or a box, or whatever the equivalent of a ghost cage is.
Are you bringing an actual net to the location?
No,
Okay.
I'm bringing in something that's even better.
What is it?
Well, this particular ghost cage, one could consider it organic, perhaps even living. What worse place for a demon to live than inside you?
I'll take her. This is my plan. We're taking a ghost home with us. We're gonna walk through the TSA scanner and they're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Sally would often let her presence be known by lighting a candle, a considerate gesture to let the Pickmans know a friend was present. Or at least that's what Barbara led the Pickmans to believe, as she concluded at the time that Sally, while certainly capable of being childish and bratty, was most likely harmless, as long as Deborah was, quote, patient but firm with her, end quote. But this assumption would be revealed to be wrong. Dead wrong.
Uh-oh.
On October 31st, 1993.
Oh, Halloween.
Any doubt that there was indeed something in the house would soon be removed. In the early morning hours on Halloween, Tony came home from his shift at work and made his way to the kitchen to grab a drink. After grabbing a cup from the cupboard, he turned around and saw a young girl standing in the kitchen. Tony described her as wearing a, quote, white dress, and I remember she had a white ribbon in her hair, kind of like she was dressed for church or something, and then it kicked in. I can see through her. I can see the door right through her, end quote.
If a spooky-ass church girl shows up in your kitchen in the middle of the night,
That's an easy way to get a broom to the kisser,
she's
if you ask
getting
me.
a bat to the head.
A bat now?
She's a demon.
Throw some water on her. You know, like a little spritz, like, get out of here.
Like a cat?
Like a cat. Get out of here, come on.
Years later, another resident who lived in the home before the Pickmans would tell them, quote, the whole time we lived there, my daughter was 5 at the time. She had an imaginary friend named Sally. I would scold her for something and she would come back and tell me I didn't do that. Sally did it, or Sally told me to do it. End quote.
No, that's bad.
When this little girl was shown the drawing Tony had made of the spirit he'd seen in the kitchen, she confirmed that it was the same Sally from her youth. Perhaps one of the few documented instances of communication with Sally happened in this kitchen in 2016 at the hands of 2 rookie ghost hunters. Back in 2016, Shane and I investigated the Sally house with paranormal investigator Eric Ensbrenner. Eric set a flashlight on the counter in the kitchen and asked the presence in the home to, quote, turn the light on for us. Here's what happened next.
Oh.
You're fucking crazy, Shane.
If you don't like us, turn it on.
Please don't turn it on. Please don't.
What the fuck? Oh shit. No!
Ryan.
Where's my holy water?
Where's my holy water? If you actually don't like us, please just turn it on. I don't think they have the power to turn it back on again, frankly. I really think they don't. Ryan. Are you fucking kidding me? What the? Keep in mind, we have to spend the night here.
Please turn the light off for us, spirits.
Don't you fucking do it.
Turn it all the way off. Thank you. Oh,
Fuck, don't. Oh my god. What
please try.
Oh my god.
All
You should
right.
never talk to it, dude.
That's a car going by. It's okay.
No, that's the fucking flashlight rolling in the background.
Look, it's coming back.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh, there it goes.
So tonight, we'll see if we can
They're
once
back at
again
the
make
kitchen.
contact with our old friend and supposed little girl, Sally.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know it's annoying to have someone tell you to play the hits, but right now I'm gonna have to ask you, could you please play the hits and communicate with us through this flashlight? Please turn off that flashlight if there is somebody here with us in this kitchen right now.
No.
Sally, turn the light off. In 3, 2,
It's flickering.
1.
You really don't want this on your reputation later. We really propped you up a bit there for a second. Was that you?
No.
Is that you, Sally? Could you do that again? Can you make that knocking noise again?
Oh,
Or
man.
could you move that flashlight?
Oh, nah.
These 3 knocks are noteworthy, as it's believed the sound of 3 knocks signify the presence of a demon as a way to mock the Holy Trinity.
Sally, if you're in here
Oh,
with us,
fuck.
you remember us. Why don't you turn that light on, huh? All the way off. Come on.
Oh. Are you here now?
Okay, do we have a friend?
Sally, if you're... Maybe. Look, it's very simple. If you want to get rid of us, You have to intelligently respond to our questions, and that's just simply tapping the light on and off when we ask you to. Please turn that light off in 3, 2, 1.
Ka-chunk. What was it?
It was a little bumpy.
Oh no.
A little bump. Are you just waiting till we go to sleep, or I'm here by myself? That's really rude.
After all this time, the question persists. Is Sally actually a little girl? Local legend tells of a girl named Sally that died during a botched appendectomy in the Sally house when it used to be a doctor's office. According to Sean Daly, an anthropology professor who had once led an investigation of the home, there was no evidence of a girl by the name of Sally having lived in Atchison during this time period. But if that's true, what is this entity presenting itself as a little girl?
Uh-oh.
Perhaps Tony's second face-to-face encounter with Sally will provide some insight. Quote, I saw that little girl twice, and the second time I saw her, it was not a pretty thing. She was tugging at me, trying to get me out of bed, and she kept reaching for me, and I would pull back, and when I pulled back, she would reach harder, and about the third or fourth time, she grabbed my arm. I still get chills and almost choked up on it because it scared me that bad. She turned into, I don't know how to describe it. It was part animal, part human. It almost looked like it had rotting flesh.
Oh no.
I still remember seeing worms crawling through it, and it growled at me. Oh my God, I thought I was going to pass out. End quote.
No one likes to see a little
Oh, that
girl
was
with rotting flesh.
disturbing
Though it does
imagery. I'm
kind
sorry,
of
chat. I
solve
didn't know
the
that was
pun,
going to
what
be
is this
there.
little girl? I mean,
It's
that's a
a
certified
demon.
demon.
Yeah.
And I'm a demonologist.
He is a demonologist.
And he's my
Board certified.
And he's my assistant.
Yes, that's right. His young ward.
My 55-year-old young ward. Sally, can you show yourself in this
55?
kitchen like you did that morning? Do you want us to turn off our lights? Who's with us in this kitchen right now? Can you say your name? Sally, you already told us your name upstairs, but you say your name again down here. Let us know you're here.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hear about?
Hear about what?
Hear about what? Yeah.
Hear about a demon?
We're back. We are back here in your kitchen.
Can you just be sweet to us and talking to that little radio? Say hi. Dead?
All right, Sally, we're gonna try something else in here. I read that the Pikmins would often leave out a big drawing pad for you to ask you how old you are, and you would write 7.
This is who we're working with, allegedly?
This is you, Sally. It's a picture of you.
It's a big fucking noggin.
Now, if you could do us a big honor by writing down how old you are.
You can always stop us from, you just take us out of my hand and write it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna draw some stuff.
Oh, looks like he's drawing you farting. Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh.
Looks like you just passed some gas, Sally.
Oh, Sally.
You've made a mess of yourself. Why don't you give her a little glass of orange juice?
Oh.
There we go.
Wait, is Shane 57? What the fuck?
She's drinking piss?
And you're holding a glass full of piss? That's crazy.
Oh, give her an eye patch. It's kind of cool.
Okay, well, I guess you could just give her like a Glock. Yeah, there you go.
What the hell?
Sally, what do you think of the portrait we drew of you? What about anybody else in this house? Do you want to tell us what you think of this?
That's 0?
You give this a fucking 0?
You two suck?
Fuck you!
Hey, that's fucked up. Well, why don't you draw then? Let's see you draw.
What?
Oh, now they're talking. Oh shit! You hear that? I said, oh, the ghosts. Anybody who's ever been on this show, come into this kitchen right now.
Come on now!
And put that marker on the fucking paper.
It's a free-for-all!
Where are we going?
We're going straight to hell, baby!
We're going to the kitchen!
Ant-Man? What did it say?
You're playing with John?
Oh no! Oh no!
That was fucking creepy,
That
dude.
actually did sound kind of creepy.
Maybe you have a sense of humor.
Oh no! Fuck that.
That was a very productive little session we had there.
Tony and Deborah Pickman moved out of the Sally house in October of 1994.
That was horrible.
They've since confessed they feel somewhat tethered to the place and that they still experience odd occurrences decades after leaving the house.
Oh, no.
Years after the Pickmans moved out, Mary Liggett, her husband, and 2 children would lease the house from owner Les Smith. On a surprise maintenance visit to the home, Smith, quote, discovered a large pentagram on the basement floor, an altar of some sort, and other disturbing items, end quote. Les Smith, the landlord, asked the rumored Satan worshiper Mary Liggett to remove herself from the premises immediately.
That seems illegal. Just because you're a Satanist, you can get kicked out of your house?
Well, I think it's not even the fact that she says she's a Satanist, but if you're like damaging the property.
She just put a pentagram on the floor?
An
I think
altar?
You should be allowed to do that. This is America.
I see what you're saying, but I think it's totally fair to be like, hey, maybe don't live here because you are performing satanic rituals in my basement.
I would sue. That is discrimination.
There's
plenty of probably upstanding Satanists out there in America right now.
I guess, maybe. Yeah, sure, why not?
These reported satanic rituals in the basement bring me back to something Father Gary Thomas told me in an interview about the Sally House from 2016. Sent to the Vatican to learn the rite of exorcism, I turned to Father Thomas with questions about demonic possession.
I've been to the Vatican.
Specifically, the concept of infestation.
I was reading about something called infestation, where like a demon will just take hold of a house.
So if that family was involved in a satanic cult and they were doing other kinds of rituals and spells that are part of the cult, it would not at all surprise me if there was something demonic still attached, because that's where that cult basically had a home.
And it opened the portal.
Did Mary Liggett's rumored rituals open the portal in the basement of this cursed home? Here's another clip of Shane and I from 2016, this time in the basement.
Here we go.
You're out of your mind.
Rock and roll, buckaroo. If you want to eat my heart, turn that light on. If you want to eat Ryan's heart,
don't
turn
stop
that light
putting
on.
me in your shit.
Our old pal Ryan Bergara.
Stop.
We're a package deal. Oh,
no.
Ryan, look at the lights. Demon, we got him.
Jesus Christ. Turn it off for us, please. For Ryan's sake.
Fuck this house, dude. Fuck this house so hard.
So tonight, we return to the basement of the Sally House to seek an answer to the one question we've been asking for the last 5 years. Are ghosts and or demons real?
Hell yeah.
All right, great to be back.
Yeah, so much fun being back down here. I love it. Oh, look, the demon hole.
Oh, my old demon hole.
Demon hole.
Is there anybody down here with us? Say my name if you would like to communicate. Ryan.
Shane.
Kind of. Maybe. Maybe that was Ryan or Shane. Can you be a little clearer?
What's this?
Come this way. Which way? Are you in the hole?
Hurry.
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 Are you in the hole?
Come on out the hole, fucker. Come on.
Get out of the hole! Come on!
Get out of the hole.
I'm giving you a big movie moment here. This is when you turn slowly around your shoulder and you say your last name. What?
Oh no. There they go.
Do you want Shane to lay on the pentagram? So I'm not laying down there.
Character development. I think you should. There you go. Wide open. Oh, it's just waiting for you.
Yeah, it looks so appealing. Anybody down here with us?
Oh no,
Look, he's on a pentagram. If there is a demon down here with us, do please turn on the flashlight. In 3, 2, 1.
No demon.
You know, if you want to follow Shane Madej home, turn the light on. Oh, there we go.
I mean, you're welcome to, honestly. If Ryan looks like a tasty little snack.
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, it's not fully... Oh, fuck, it's off.
Turn the light off if you're going to wait till we fall asleep to crawl into our little souls.
No. No. if you really would like to do that, and I need to know that you're actually here, if there's something that's actually here and that's something you plan on doing, prove it by turning on the light right now. Suck it easy. Oh, but I didn't mean that. I did not mean that.
You didn't mean that.
I did not mean
Does that make you angry?
That was just a reflex.
Turn the light on if you think we're the greatest ghost hunters who ever lived.
Yeah! Yeah! Confirm it. We are the best ghost hunters in the fucking game who ever existed. Turn the light off right now, because I'm on the pentagram and I fucking did it for you, so turn the light off, please. Yes! Yeah!
We're Sally approved!
Fuck yeah, Sally. Let's get the fuck out of here, dude.
Well, now we have to do our solo investigations.
Ah, shit. Well, here we are, the final investigation.
That's right. You've been very confident up until now, and now there's a genuine fear in your eyes.
It's gonna be fine. You're gonna go in there, you're gonna have a great investigation.
Yeah,
I'll see you
fine.
back at the hotel.
No.
This is a very stupid idea.
Yeah, you're not gonna have fun in there.
There's no way I'm gonna make it 20 minutes. That's unbelievable.
Oh no.
So long, friend.
Okay.
I really hope something big
a little
happens.
one-on-one time
I hope something big happens.
with Sally.
I really have no one to blame but myself. Not only for what happened tonight, but I mean for creating the show.
Yeah.
It would be pretty sweet if I shit my pants in the series finale.
It's my little friend.
Oh.
She'll just kind of walk
Oh,
around
that's
with me and
horrible.
keep me safe. The second I walked into this room and I saw this funny little lady, I thought, there's a connection there. Sally!
Oh.
If you're here, I'm all alone. I gave you a golden opportunity to possess a big lanky freak. And you blew it.
Oh no.
You blew it! Hey, Sally? It's me, Shane. We've met before. I was here 5 years ago. We've been telling you this all night. I'm an old friend, and I'm just looking for one of my demon pals. Would love to get to know you, love to hang out.
Yo.
It's really hard for me to feel emotional right now at all, or any kind of like, oh, this is it. This is the last hurrah. Maybe if I try and latch onto that in the house, that'll help me be not as scared.
Sally!
Oh.
Sally! Burn this whole house down, tear it asunder around me.
My guess is the fear is gonna take over my body, and I'm just gonna try and be crazier than her.
Maybe you could hop down here and just kill my ass.
Kill his
Pull my
ass.
legs apart like a wishbone. You're blowing it. Once and for all. And I don't mean to make an ultimatum, but I'm just letting you know that unless you fucking kill us, then you're joining the ranks of Annabelle and Steve. You know, the losers.
Oh no.
We boomed their asses, Sally. And now we're booming yours, and you're not even doing anything about it. You're just sitting there and taking it. This is embarrassing for you.
Bruh.
Nothing, huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because that's what you are. Isn't that right, Sally?
Shane is fucking
You're
insane.
a big nothing.
He's insane.
You're powerless
Nah.
in the face of the Ghoul Boys. Is it over?
It is over.
Oh, time really flew.
It didn't fly for me, and I don't think it's gonna fly for me when I'm in there.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you heard some crazy stuff in there? Is that what you're gonna say?
I know, sometimes I do that as a joke.
Every time you've done that, but yeah.
Okay, I guess I've done it a few times.
Every time.
And I know every time I say, well, this time I'm serious.
Yeah.
But I heard some stuff.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did.
Hey, come on. Look alive there.
It's gonna suck ass.
Yeah, I know, I'm telling you, that's real scary.
Okay.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Let's just get this over with, huh?
Let's go,
Yeah,
Ryan.
well, you say that like it's gonna be fast, but 20 minutes is a long time. Have fun. Say hi to Sally.
Well, Sally, you try any bullshit, I'll blast you right in the face. Okay? Blast you with this holy water and you'll melt like a witch. Sorry, can't really think straight right now. All the fucking blood in my body is in my heart pumping. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh no.
It was, I think the houses are the scariest kind of solo investigation. They're very, the way the sound really deadens in there. It's also spooky to be in like a room and then, like the scariest thing that could happen is to hear something else somewhere in the house. None of that happened in there, but it has the potential for it. So yeah, spooky. Certainly spooky. It's a spooky house. Always has been. Always will be.
Whew! Boy, do I hate it in this kitchen and I'm alone. All right, let's fucking do this. If there's something in here with me, turn the flashlight on. Please don't. I'm gonna humbly request that you don't actually show yourself because frankly, I don't want you to. That moment has passed. But if you do want to show yourself, you can show me a sign by turning on that light right now.
No? No light?
I'm not my fear. I am stronger than my fear. Gonna go ahead and start my way up.
Imagine if the
the
light turned
fucking
on while he was
stairs.
walking away.
Fucking sucks,
Ooh,
dude.
Pink carpet.
I fucking hate this. Remember, packing. I'll shoot you in your face.
I don't think he's having a good time right now.
Okay, Sally. Are you here with me in this nursery? Can you show me a sign? Ah, fucking fuck, shit, balls, fuck, dick.
I'm waiting for something to move. Oh, there he goes. He's going insane.
Yeah!
There he goes.
Boy, do I hate this. Yeah! Fucking sucks. It sucks. Sucks. Oh! Ah! I'm a crazy man.
Oh.
I'm a crazy man. I'm a crazy man. I'm in the Pikmin's bedroom. I'm a crazy man. Crazy man in the Pikmin's bedroom.
What's he
You can close one of these doors if you want. And then I'll know you're here. And I'll fucking find you.
Oh God, he's lost it.
Alrighty. Once again, the name is Ryan. Say my name back to me if you would like to communicate. Nobody on the spirit box, huh? What does that mean?
I think he'll go into the basement. I think he will.
The light.
If he doesn't, then he's perhaps the biggest coward who ever lived.
Here we are! Series finale, baby!
Oh no.
Is there anybody down here with me? What? You just say I'm insane? I know I'm insane! You have no idea how insane I am! Once again, is there anybody down here with me in this dank, disgusting basement that you call home? Right. You can't hear? You came here?
How'd it go?
It's over.
It's over.
That's how it went.
You ended it.
Oh, thank God.
Did you show her who's boss?
Yeah, no, I mean, I tried to play nice because I have to sleep there still.
Oh, right.
But I did lose my cool a couple points.
Well, let's get the sleeping bags.
Sleeping
It's time for a
time.
slumber party. Bye.
See you later.
Thanks for hanging.
This is gonna be awful. Well, that's that.
Okay, getting set up
Sleepy
up here
time.
in the Sally house. I've got a room full of dolls, and that is where I'll be sleeping. If I had to pick two people to spend the evening with, it's gonna have to be the old lady. She's number one. And of course, this thing.
What? Oh my God, that
Because
forehead.
is stunning. An absolute vision.
Beautiful. Those dolls are gonna move.
Sleeping on the floor in a haunted house.
Ooh, fleshy
Taking
light.
the shoes off, making myself comfortable at the Sally house, a place I never thought that I would return to. What is my life? Okay, that bed is set.
It's about 4-ish, 4:30 or something.
Because
right now.
man's not slept.
Hearing footsteps upstairs, it sounds like almost. But from that ceiling, so that would be.
That's footsteps.
It's Pigman's bedroom.
Shane slept through the night, as per usual. Ryan did not sleep at all, as per usual.
It's morning time. Yay. I think I slept for like 15 minutes.
Oh.
I fell asleep for like 15, 20 minutes.
Sweet freedom. A weight's been lifted.
Yeah.
The series is complete.
Ah.
Oh, don't forget the spirit box.
Oh shit. Nope.
Oh. Oh fuck. Killed it.
Now it's complete. There you go. There you go. Morning. Okay.
Just gonna keep that, but for for my own personal use. But
Damn.
unbelievable.
Damn.
After almost 6
Bro,
years
they
of
left the light
traveling
on.
the world trying to answer the question, are ghosts real? We've finally reached the end of our journey in the very place we started it.
Oh.
From chilling crafts to
Pigeon.
cursed catacombs, from no longer luminescent lighthouses to mystery mansions,
No.
from petrifying prisons
No.
to sinister sanatoriums,
I'll get emotional.
or back to the simple detective's office where the mere act of wonder was enough. Our curiosity has treated us to things both explained and unexplained, the assignment of which is dependent on who you ask. But whether you're a believer or not, I know one thing to be true.
Oh no.
You believed in us. And for that, I'll always be grateful.
Oh no.
And sure, we may have never definitively answered the question of are ghosts real. But in the end, in perhaps fitting fashion for a show that finds resolution in the unresolved,
No.
all I can say is I'm sure glad we didn't.
Oh no.
Because the pursuit and the friendship made along the way was far more fulfilling. I hope the ride was as joyous and full of discovery for you as it
Oh
was
my
for us.
god.
That being said, I ask you one last time.
Hi, Luke Raiders. Hi, guys. We just finished. We're just finishing. We're watching the series finale of BuzzFeed Unsolved. Hello, everybody. Hi, Luke Raiders. Hi, guys. How are we doing? Hi, guys. Hi. I was getting all emotional. Hi. I wasn't expecting you guys. Name is Milo. Aether will be. Hi, guys. Hello. How was the stream? Luke, if you're still here, how was your stream, King? How was it? Please forgive me. I've got a chest infection, so if I start coughing, yeah. But how was the stream, y'all? You're doing like a height check thingy. I saw it in the Discord. Thank you. We are just wrapping up the video thing. Like, we're just wrapped up, like, watching everything. Hi, had delay? That's okay. I hope your stream went well, King. I wanted to submit something, but obviously faceless streamer can't really do that. We just finished, we're just finishing up watching, BuzzFeed Unsolved Supernatural. Series finale, we just finished watching it. You could have covered your face. Yeah, but I haven't like body revealed either. I haven't revealed anything about my physical appearance just yet. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid, King. I was gonna end stream, but like I technically have the energy to keep going. I'd like to entertain your viewers for a bit. Don't know. But hi everyone. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Glad you thought about me. There's still about a couple minutes left in this video, just wrapping up the watching, and then we can decide what to do next. Whether I end or like we play a game or watch something else. We could watch like some of the old videos. That'd be cool. That'd be funky. I think that'd be pretty snazzy. Yeah. So I'm gonna... Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Luke. Big sip. Big sip, just for you. I was so caught off guard by the raid.
Are ghosts real?
Yes.
Who knows?
For now, and perhaps forever, the answer will graciously remain
Oh no.
unsolved.
No. No.
This is certainly a first-time experience.
That
for
was
me.
so good.
I've never really had to say goodbye, I guess, to an entire community of people. But since this is the position that I'm in right now, I'll give it a shot.
This series was so good.
This show definitely
It was so good.
became something bigger to me than I ever thought it could.
It's so good.
When I came up with it, I really just wanted
I wanna
the
go ghost
opportunity
hunting
to
one
talk
day.
to my friends, essentially. Through that experience, also having it give me opportunities in my career and the ability to do something that I love for a living is also
Ghosts.
something that I never thought
Ghosts
would be
are so cool. I
possible.
need to play.
And
I want to do a
that's
solo
largely
Phasmophobia stream
and mostly
someday.
in part because of you guys. If it wasn't for every single one of
I'm
you
gonna
who
get
watched this
sad.
show, there's no way that him and I are sitting behind this desk right now.
I'm gonna be sad.
I know sometimes thank you is not enough, but I really hope it is right now because that's really all I can say right now.
Oh, that's cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Truly, from the bottom of my heart, for Shane, for everybody who works on this crew, who's ever done anything on this show.
Yeah,
Thank you
let's
for the
go.
opportunity
Hype
for
these
letting
bitches
us
up.
Make this for you.
Hype these bitches up.
I really do hope that you enjoyed it as much as we did. You know, this isn't totally goodbye. We're still going to make content. I hope you watch it. I hope you support it. But if not, thanks for riding along this far. All I can really think is,
thank you,
God
Nightbot.
damn, this was fun. It really
was fun.
the time of my life.
I love watching their
And
shit. It's
I
so
know I have a
cool.
lot of life left to live, but I'd be hard pressed if it gets better than this. This has been an amazing experience, so thank you.
I wish I had spoken first, because it's just a big dilly-dilly from me, you know, and been one hell of a ride. You know, as someone who did not grow up thinking, boy, I would love to be a
ghost hunter. Neither did I.
I can't think of anyone I would have rather
this is so
become
cool.
the best
This is so
ghost hunters in the
cool.
world with. And that's
Best ghost hunters in the world.
Ryan. I'm just here for the wakas. But,
Yeah, well, you know, guys,
Oh, the
they're wearing
crew.
masks right now because we're filming this during COVID times, but us and our strange sect of ninjas would love to thank all of you guys for supporting Unsolved for as long as you have. And I guess we'll see you next time. It's been great, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Oh. Oh, guys. Oh. Oh, chat. Oh, chat, that was so nice. Hi, guys. So yeah, that was the end of BuzzFeed Unsolved that I just watched. I'm sorry you guys popped in right at the end, right after all the demons and stuff. Speaking of demons, me. Hello. If you're new here, I'm Ossity. I like to think I'm pretty poggers. How are you guys doing? Like I said earlier, I hope your stream was all good and stuff. I'm kind of down to do some more stuff. Don't know if you want to watch some more, like some of the old BuzzFeed Unsolved stuff. Because if so, I can boot some of it up. I've got the playlist up. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I know probably either y'all are like leaving or lurking, but like if anyone stuck around, what's the vibe? What's the vibe, y'all? Sorry, I've still got a horrible cough. Never been much of a BuzzFeed Unsolved enjoyer? That's totally fair. I only watch the supernatural stuff. Like, I don't really watch the crime stuff or that. I only watch the ghost hunting stuff because I like ghosts and supernatural paranormal stuff. My persona is literally a demon. So, I know you've just ended stream, but if you're potentially down to game, Luke, we could do that if you feel like it. If not, it's fine. You've just ended stream, so I get if you want to rest, because it is a bit later for us at the minute. Yeah, think about what to do, because I've got a bit of energy, because I've not streamed in a while, and I want to, like, get stuff out while I actually have the energy to, because uni has been swamping me. Sorry, did 2 hour stream? Very, very tired? Yep, that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair, King. Get that good rest. You get that good rest, King. Trying to see if chat has anything to say, to decide if they want anything. Because it is 10 p.m. and I am ill. I should really be resting. But, yeah. It was a very good series. It was very good. Like I said, if you're new here, feel free to drop a follow if you want. Yeah, my overlay is incorrect. That is supposed to be 700, and it's supposed to be reading the B-movie script, because we already hit 600, and I need to update that. I didn't realize that was not updated on on this scene in OBS. There we go. That's the words. I know English. I speak English very good. Yes, yes. Yeah. That was very fun. Let me look through YouTube-y stuff. See if there's anything funky that we can all watch if you guys are interested. Don't know what to do. I'm kind of in a weird limbo where I'm like, I have the energy to keep streaming, but I'm kind of like, woo, because I don't know. I'm tired and sick. Words. Okay. Here's the dealio, chat. I think I've watched the series finale like I said I would. It's the vibe's kinda eh. So, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Y'all. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you once again, Luke, for the raid. Sorry it was right at the end, though. If it was earlier, then we could have more likely put something on cool. But, all pog. Thank you. We're gonna find some... Thank you. No, my own stream. My own stream. Very loud. We are going... Who are we gonna raid today, chat? Stick around for the raid. We're gonna go raid Yellor, who is a really cool, good friend of mine. Much smaller streamer. Very chill. Very based and poggers. Let me boot up their stream. His stream. Currently doing some Minecraft. I know a large majority of mine and Luke's audiences are Minecraft folks. So yeah, thank you for coming out today. I had a lot of fun. Feel free to go say hi to Yellor and everything like that. Thank you. See you next time, which will probably be the last stream before my subathon. Bye, guys.